Well, not much to be said. I'm going to start the game. Again, just in case anyone didn't know, this is a horror game. It's got violence, it's got death, it's a graphic adventure game, but it's also hella creepy. So, fair warning if you're not into that sort of thing. Well, let's start 5 Days a Stranger. I don't have a name. I used to have one, and a lot of people would like to know what it is. Some call me Trilby, and as a name, it suffices. I've been called many things. A burglar, a hoodlum, a criminal. I prefer to think of myself as a gentleman thief. And tonight, I've something potentially very rewarding in store. My fence phones me in the middle of the night and asks if I know about Defoe Manor. Apparently, the last of the Defoe line has obligingly died without heirs, leaving all the family valuables up for grabs. The lawyers have got the place locked up tight, but that's never stopped me before. And the place is, of course, deserted. Yes, this should be a painless and rewarding evening's entertainment. 5 Days a Stranger. As far as I know, the special edition only includes the author commentary, which we're not going to do, and an interview with the creator, which we're not going to do in the stream. I might watch myself later. Okay, playing with the power of the Steam controller. Let's start her up. Let's remember the right button. You're not. Why is the controller not working? Seriously? There is no reason for this. Are they gonna work now? Yes. Okay. That's. I am still learning the Steam controller. I only just got it, and well, time to figure stuff out. Okay, here we go. Meet Trilby. We'll be seeing a lot of him. And the gentleman thief makes his entrance. I am going to keep doing this, aren't I? Okay, my problem, which I realized, is I was trying to control it on the broadcaster and not on the actual game. That helps. Okay, let's take a look at things. Let's try the walk over there, check out the cabinet. Our inventory, we have the Grawly, which is Trilby's combination grappling hook and umbrella. Because he's very British. Look at the... No, that was the wrong button. Look at the cabinet. It's an empty glass-fronted cabinet. Oh, that's cool. Did he catch the whispers from that? That was awesome. An Armstrong's 14 steel safe. I can crack these in my sleep. A rather dreadful portrait of a woman, early Victorian style, and I noticed a wedding band on her finger. It must be the wife of the mansion's first owner. Bachelor of Law awarded to Clarence Defoe by the University of Warwick. Clarence Defoe was the last owner of the house who just recently died, and I think I just lost whatever sympathy I might have had for him. Okay. An executive chair upholstered in black leather. Nice. It doesn't seem to be a Victorian fixture. Must be a recent addition made by the most recent tenant. It's a door. Okay, that's just walking, so nothing to see there. That's the window through which I entered this place. You will live to regret that so much. Okay, we've just done enough looking around. Let's see if we can actually use things. Let's see if I can remember to hit the right buttons. Use. Safe. No, not Trilby. Well, he's not sure what to do with himself. Let's open the safe. Damn. Empty. Guess the family solicitor got here first. Let's see, is there a safe behind the portrait? It's too bulky to carry around. It's also unsigned and therefore valueless. Oh well, nothing in this joint. Let's see, is there something on the top cabinet? I can see from here that it's empty. Nope, I guess that's glass. Well, nothing to steal here, might as well leave. It won't open. Must have jarred shut somehow. Well, I guess I'll have to take the old-fashioned way out. Yes, the valiant thief goes through the front door. What? Oh, no. No! Stay away from me! Stay away! What got into him? Oh, wait. I keep forgetting I'm wearing this thing. But who the hell was that guy? I was under the impression this house was empty. Why that guy ran away screaming is a question that won't be answered till the third game, and it's brilliant that the setup for it was this long. But let's look around. Can I just... Oh, cool, I don't have to go in the menu. These windows are all so dirty, it's impossible to see clearly through them. It's another door. It's what we in the trade call a door. It's a large rectangular piece of wood used to fill those ungainly holes in the wall. It's a door, what more is there to say? As you have probably already figured out, this is a door. Nothing much to see in the hall, so let's try going in some of these doors. It's a bathroom. A very understated mirror. It's a shower curtain, or rather a bath curtain. An immaculate porcelain lavatory. Told you it was British. It's a sink. Beyond that, there's not much I can say about it. I hate bidets. They're so decadent. Just an ordinary bathroom mat. These windows are all so dirty, it's impossible to see through them clearly. Seriously, these are some dirty windows. Where is the housekeeper? I hope this wrong button thing is at least amusing and not annoying. I'm just gonna take my finger off that. Locked. Wait, is that supposed to be a problem for you? You can crack a safe, but you can't open a locked door? Come on, Trilby, up your game. Locked. Locked. You are the worst thief ever. I love you, but you're the worst thief ever. How do I go downstairs? I want to go downstairs. No, that's the opposite of what I wanted you to do! Yay, we're downstairs! Let's look around. Looks like an edition of the local rag. I'd say this must be the main entrance to the entrance doors. Hopefully they won't object to acting as an exit too. An ordinary telephone. Perhaps this could be my ticket out here. Start doing things. Oh. My keen senses tell me this is a door. Is this a door I see before me? Sorry, I'm having too much fun with these. Well, let's go. There's nothing to steal here, so. No latch, no chain, no deadbolt. It doesn't even have a keyhole. So why won't the bloody thing open? This is becoming very tiresome. Line's dead. Somehow I was expecting that. rest of day-to-day events. Here we go. Heir to Defoe Estates found dead. Sir Clarence Defoe, last of the long-running Defoe line, was found dead yesterday in his home. Defoe, 24, was found hanging from a tree in front yard of Defoe Manor. His recent bride, Julia Swanson Defoe, was also found dead in the mansion, apparently stabbed to death. Inspector Jacob Barnes, the officer in charge of the investigation, has closed the case. There's no mystery here, he said. Defoe killed his wife and then killed himself. We already disproved the possibility of a third party. So, murder-suicide? Sir Clarence's solicitor, Michael Cheetham, however, has gone on record questioning the inspector's judgment. Last I saw of Sir Clarence, he was infinitely content. He would never have committed such an act. Plus, there was no suicide note. Oh. It's larger than a window and smaller than a garage, so I guess it's a door. I'm just gonna go through it. Still a comment about the dirty windows. Let's see what else. A nicely varnished oak dining table. Probably brought in from IKEA. Professionally quality portrait of a bearded man in a Victoria explorer's outfit. A little plaque at the bottom reads, Sir Roderick Defoe. I think of all the doors I've seen here, this is by far the best. Brand new fridge freezer unit. Just a plain old kitchen cabinet. The cooker looks like it's never been used. The kitchen sink, of everything but fame. More dirty windows. I take it back. This is the best door in the house. Why is this the best door in the house? Because it's the one that would get me out of here. Same thing in the fridge. Evidently no one cares if I start on this place. I've had something to cook, but I don't. I don't need to wash my hands right now. I got out a door! Oh, I want to look at the twig. This is going to be a thing. A single dead twig. Must have come off the tree. A large oak tree stands proud beside the house, branches reaching all the way up to the roof. I used to go out with a girl who had a door just like that. I just meant the one shed as a whole, but if you want to consider it. I think I can see the interior of a tool shed. It was a window we can see through. Progress. The water is deep and smells strongly of chlorine. It looks like the pipeline comes away from the pool and goes under the lawn. I wonder where it leads. Someone stood a real number on this lawn, digging their way out? No, it seems more like they were looking for something. Very tall, very smooth, very sturdy. It's a video game. Can I climb this wall? I can't climb them. Well, that's that. Don't want to get dirt under my fingernails. It's a very pretty leaf. graphic adventure game. We take everything. Whether or not it would make any sense at the time. Okay. Welsh dresser, how bourgeois. Now, this is what I call an antique. Nice finish. Probably could fetch a decent amount if I can find the right dealer. Straight from the Argos catalogue to your living room. I don't know what Argos is. A rather amateurish landscape. The signature identifies itself as the work of Matthew Defoe, circa 1818. Some examples of popular Victorian fiction. Have I already told you about the girl who had a door just like that? Let's see, can I take the rocking chair? I think finding my way out of this place is higher on my priorities than stealing furniture right now. Oh, not a very good thief. It's just ornamental, the drawers and the cabinets are all empty. There's some pretty unscrupulous art dealers, but I doubt even they deserve this. I doubt any of these would be helpful. A nice sit down can wait for later. I want to click the eyeball. There we go. Is one obscenely overstuffed sofa. A Sony MH400. Some collector's value here. The MH400 was becoming defunct around the same time as the Rubik's Cube. It's an extension cord for the VCR. The TV must have another power source. Just a plain old VCR. Yes, I took something! Truly stole something! Steal the VCR. There doesn't seem to be a tape inside. Had no comment on this time. In other news, the society world is still shaken by the sudden death of Sir Clarence Defoe. Sir Clarence and his wife Julia were found dead last Thursday in Defoe Manor. Our correspondent, Peter Daltrey, has the report. It was just 4 weeks ago that this place was abuzz with activity as Sir Clarence moved in with his new bride, Julia Swanson Defoe. Now, after this shocking tragedy, the place is quiet as a tomb and empty of human life. Sir Clarence has only proven his attachment to the Defoe lineage almost 1 year ago. Since then, there has been renovating for the long-abandoned family mansion in preparation for his marriage. The police have already declared this tragedy as a murder-suicide, though many have insisted that Sir Clarence was capable of such an act. The debate rages on while the fate of the house and family fortunes remain unclear. This is Peter Daltrey, BBC News, Defoe Manor. Thank you, Peter. Our top stories again. Minister. I guess I hate television. Why did you watch it? Because I forced you. Jeez. I forget what's holding me whole. Well, this is a haunted house. Sorry, spoilers. Don't think really, but... Sorry, all the talking just got my voice lost. I got 4 games to get through. Hey! Oops. It's about time you showed up. Okay. Sorry? And well you should be. I've been stuck in this house for days. Where's the way out? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You're the guy who owns this place, right? No. Oh. So how'd you get in? A window on the second floor. Is it still open? No, it jammed shut. Damn! Well, looks like the house has a new guest. I hope no more turn up. We've only got 5 chairs! If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Wait a minute. Yes? Who are you? Oh, I beg your pardon. Hardy's the name. Philip Hardy. Call me Phil. And you are? Trilby. Well, Mr. Trilby, I'm afraid you are now a prisoner. Like me, like everyone else in this house. A prisoner? Don't ask why, but once you get in the house won't let you leave. I've tried all the doors and the windows, none of them open. The garden wall's unclimbable, and I can't tunnel under it. But why? Who's keeping us here? Beats the hell out of me. Whoever it is, they will certainly not be safe from my fists once I get out of here. So, if there's something you're not telling me, now would be a good time to get it off your chest. I assure you I am completely mystified. So, how many more people are in this place? Only 3 more. First there's Jim, the youngest. He turned up just after I did. He's a good kid. Second, Simone Taylor. You probably know her off the telly. She's a correspondent for the BBC. She came here to make some kind of documentary, I think, but now she's stuck with us. Lastly, there's AJ. Skinny bloke with a stash. He won't tell us who he is or where he came from. All I know is he's been here longer than anyone. Nearly a whole week. I think I've already met him. Oh, what a heartwarming story. Anyway, why don't you see if you can track them all down? I'm calling a house meeting in the lounge. Spread the word. I trust you'll enjoy your stay at Defoe Manor, Mr. Trilby. I still don't understand. Just find the others and tell them to meet up in the lounge. We can discuss things properly then. Okay, looking around. Pressing the wrong button. A stuffed tiger head mounted in the act of snarling, presumably to justify its death in some small way. A very old sepia photograph of a man in explorer's gear, standing over a dead tiger. The label reads, Sir Roderick tames a vicious beast. The gun he's holding looks a lot like the one on the fireplace. I'm no expert on guns, but I think that's a late 18th century musket rifle. Standard issue of the British Army in that period. So it's not enough he has to kill animals in Africa, he has to go and do it in Canada too. It's an ancient picture of 2 men in full hunting gear. The label reads Sir Roderick and Carstairs. Carstairs. That's a name. Evidently someone fancies themselves a big game hunter. Or maybe they just fancy themselves. A bell jar containing a rather hideous-looking wooden idol. A very old photograph of a small nature of a small collection of straw huts. The label reads A Native Village. It's been lit recently, probably by Phil. A photograph portrays a native bearer of an aggressive stance before a very wary-looking Ryden. The label reads Savage versus Savage. But who's the real savage? Yeah, let's try taking things. Let's try not glitching. This is more like cart boost sale material. I can have gun. Whoa, this thing's heavier than it looks. I'm not carrying this around everywhere. Better find a place to put it down. Nope, no easy gun. Oh, did you hear the whisper started again? No, don't want to walk there, I want the hand. Can I steal the moose head? The antlers wouldn't fit in my blazer. No thank you, I have a thing about lions. Well, maybe we can steal what's in the bell jar. Even if I wanted that ugly thing, which I don't, I'd have to break the glass to get to it. It's a bell jar, you can lift it up. I think the instinct to stick a hand in the fire was evolved out of us as a species a long time ago. No, what's the gray thing? There's no gray. Okay. Well, we've been in pretty much every room in the house that's not locked now, so let's go find everyone else we're stuck here with. Anyone out here? Nope. No, I'm just trying to walk. Oh, no, I don't want to quit the game. I do not want to quit the game. That was not quit the menu. Oh, wait. Did he just run? I can make him run! I can sometimes make him run, okay. Guess everyone's upstairs. AD's probably hiding in one of those locked rooms. Still locked. Hello, you are a human being. Simone. Pardon me, madame. What? Oh, hello. Philip mentioned we had a new guest. You're Simone Taylor, right? Yes, you must have seen me on TV. And you are? Trilby. Got a first name? No. Hey, wait a second. Not the cat burglar, Trilby. Oh, wow. I presented a Crime Watch special on you once. Oh, man, I wish I had a camera right now. Oh, this could be huge. You wouldn't consent to an interview, would you? Madam, even if I did have a sudden retarding brain injury, that would cause me to do so. Don't you think our apparent imprisonment is a slightly more urgent matter? I admit I thought so the first day I was here. But I've been here 4 days now, and I really think I'm learning a lot about this place. If I could just get these infernal doors open. Philip's calling a house meeting in the lounge. Yes, it's so like him to do that when a new face appears. I'll see you later, Mr. Trilby. Okay, so we're still looking for Jim and AJ. I thought Jim was outside, but apparently he wasn't. Going to the bathroom. Still locked. Still locked. Still locked. Huh? Where is everyone? Where was he? Hey! What? A large oak tree stands proud beside the house, the branches reaching all the way up to the roof. Okay, we've done that, so I guess we talk to the tree. Is someone up the tree? Oh, hi! You're new! Have you come to set us free? No, apparently I'm a prisoner now, too. I'm guessing you must be Jim. What were you doing in the tree? I thought I might be able to get over the wall. But the tree's too far. And there's a ravine just outside the wall, too. So, I understand, yes. Philip wants us all to meet in the lounge. Oh, okay. I'll head there now, then. The search for AJ continues. Ah, our new arrival has graced us with his presence. I expect there's a lot you want to know. Join the club. So, let me see if I've got this clear in my head. You're all trapped in this house by some invisible intelligence. Right. And you can't leave. Nope. And as soon as I entered here, I became trapped too. Pretty much. Why? Why would anyone keep us prisoner here? Maybe they're just lonely. No, if they wanted company, they'd have shown themselves. Maybe they have. Maybe one of us is behind all this. Oh, don't be silly. Why would any of us want to trap a load of people here and pretend we didn't? I don't know, do I? I don't speak loony. We mustn't squabble amongst ourselves. Hampered with paranoia and suspicion, we'd only hinder each other. I suggest we assume for now that we all four are innocent. I agree with that. We 5, including AJ. Where is he, anyway? I couldn't find him anywhere. I saw him just after I arrived, but he ran away from me. Well, that's odd. Listen, Mr. Trilby. We work as a team in this house, and that's how it's been since it started. So, we all have to share information. No secrets. So why did you come to this house? He's a cat burglar. Why'd you even have to ask? Well, I didn't come here to take part in some bizarre Big Brother event, that's for sure. Is there anything you know about this house that would help? anything at all. I doubt I know much more than any of you. All I know is the last day I just died, and it's supposed to be empty. Well, you're not much of a help, then. But it's an extra pair of hands is always useful. I'm still not completely clear on a few details. Do I get to ask you all some questions now? Sure. Just ask any of us whatever you like. Question mark. Miss Taylor, yes? What do you know about the mansion? Well, I've heard some pretty disturbing stories about it. Here we go. There's been stories of weird happenings around here for decades. So ever since the first disappearance of the original owner and his son. People have gone missing in the area around the house more than anywhere else in the country. People from all walks of life. People like us? Don't say that. How did you come to be here? I only came here for a documentary. There's been lots of interest in the old ghost stories lately. We figured something on Defoe Manor would pull in the ratings. And not because it would make interesting viewing. This is why I hate television. Excuse me, I was talking. I arrived here before the camera crew. I was supposed to wait for them. But I couldn't resist just taking a walk around the grounds. Next thing I knew, I was in the backyard. I looked all over, but I couldn't find a way back to the front. It was my own fault, really. Yes, it was. What happened to your camera crew? I've no idea. They probably just left when I never showed up. I'm sort of glad they didn't get mixed up in this too. Quite. Tell me a bit about yourself. Why, that's so sweet of you to ask. We're in for it now. I'm a correspondent with the BBC, but you probably already knew that. I'm afraid I don't watch much television. Oh. Well, I do outside broadcasts for news, mainly. Sometimes I present documentaries or variety shows. Wherever I'm needed, really. Very much a Jill of all trades. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. I'm sorry, my British accents are all over the place. I'm trying, but I'm not sure I'm succeeding. Mr. Hardy. Yes, Mr. Trilby. Please say something to drown out these whispers. What do you know about the mansion? Plenty. I read on an article in this month's Treasure Hunting Monthly. It was built by some explorer guy, Sir Roderick Defoe or something like that. His wife died giving birth, and he and his son went missing sometimes later. Hell, maybe the article could tell you better than I could. Here, I'll let you borrow it. Thanks. Just don't mess it up too much. It's for my scrapbook. How did you come to be here? Well, I came up here looking for some artifacts. And I'm sure you had the full consent of the Defoe solicitors to do so. Shut up. I just heard some old family tombs somewhere under the building. I mean, really old. Anything inside probably doesn't belong to anyone, so finders keepers. I managed to call in a few favors to get over the ravine and the back wall. Then, of course, I couldn't get out again. How many people know you're here? A handful, I suppose. They wouldn't get suspicious till I go missing for months, though. Tell me a bit about yourself. About me? Well, I'm in what you call the import-export business. You're a thief. I am not a thief. I'm a treasure hunter. I only take what belongs to dead people, since they're not using it, you know? Our new friend, he's the thief. True, but also a gentleman. And I only take what I'm sure no one's using too. I'm sure that's a great comfort to them. That's all I wanted to know. Righto. And Jim. So, Jim, yes? What do you know about the mansion? Not much. You could always just about see the roof over the playground wall. We always had to tell each other it was haunted. Why? Were there any stories or legends attached? Well, a friend of mine used to say a crazy hermit lived here, who killed people and ate them alive. Oh, I'm certainly reassured. How did you come to be here? It was so stupid. We climbed over the school wall at lunchtime. Why? It was a dare. We were going to see how long it would take the school to find us. Then we came across this old house, and Richard dared me to knock on the door. He bet me £1 I wouldn't do it. My school was like that. Broke my collarbone playing pile-on once. Shut up, Philip. What happened next? Well, I was about to knock on the door, but it opened by itself. I heard Richard dare me to take a step inside. So you did, and the door closed behind you, and it wouldn't open again. Yeah. Your friends didn't call the police or anything? How should I know? I guess they didn't, since no one came. That was on Wednesday. The school probably knows I'm gone by now. I see. Tell me a bit about yourself. Like what? I don't know. Where were you before you came here? I was at St. Trinton's boarding school, not far from here. Been there since I was 10. My parents move around a lot, you see. How old are you now? Nearly 16. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Anyone else see a pattern in all these stories? Which pattern would that be? Seems to me the house only traps people individually. It didn't try to trap Jim's friends, or Simone's camera crew. It's only letting us in one at a time. You're talking about the house like it's intelligent. Surely it's more likely that there's some joker behind all this. Maybe. But how did they know we were coming? How did it know to leave a window open for me, or risk one of you finding it? You think the house is haunted? I wouldn't use that word, but I definitely have a very odd feeling. Like we're being watched, I suppose? Yeah. Maybe this is one of Simone's rating winners. Excuse me? Well, locking some people in a house against their will and secretly filming them. Sounds like a natural reality TV progression. It's also highly illegal. Wouldn't stop some people. Where the hell has AJ got to, anyway? I was hoping he'd be here. He's been doing some research on the house, and he was going to share it with us tonight. Maybe someone should go look for him. What now? It's getting pretty late. I admit I'm beginning to feel tired. Yeah, me too. But what about AJ? I don't think there's any need to worry now. If he hasn't turned up by morning, well, then we'll look for him. Oh, all right. But we look for him as soon as we get up.